Welcome back to our tour of the beautiful tiny houses of Strawberry Tiny House Design Ideas. We invite you to explore the cutest and most relaxing mobile tiny house, which is Tiny Tranquility's Seafoam. If you're going to uproot your entire life and downsize, no matter the reason behind such a monumental decision, you might as well be having some fun with it. This is one example of how tiny living can bring the fun back into your life. Tiny houses have proven a popular housing alternative for the past couple of decades, but in reality, they go back farther in time to the Vardo or Roma wagons that were pulled by horses. Then as now, they were the only viable option for a family home, and the fact that they could move from place to place was their strongest point. In the early 2000s, tiny houses became popular because their smaller carbon footprint was in alignment with environmental-friendly measures proposed to tackle climate change. Today, they still retain some of their sustainability appeal, but their increased popularity is due to their high mobility. The dire housing and financial context, described as a full-blown crisis by analysts, has helped. Today, tiny houses are seen and marketed as viable alternatives for those looking for affordable, sustainable, mobile housing. The range of options has diversified proportionately with their boom in popularity, which is good news for all those looking to downsize. Today, whatever your passions, your needs, or your budget, you can find a dream turnkey tiny home, or you can find guidance and support to build your own. The Seafoam unit we're looking at today is neither of these things. It's not for sale, and it's not offered as some sort of DIY, do-it-yourself guide into tiny living, but it can still serve as the latter. As the headline says, it's perhaps the most adorable chill-out take on tiny living you'll see this week, and that's because of its beach-inspired decor. The Seafoam is a rental unit in tiny home and vintage trailer community Tiny Tranquility in Oregon, and a local build. Most units are beach-inspired in styling and name, from the Sea Star Airstream conversion to the tiniest Driftwood Tiny. Seafoam stands out for its colorful interior and inviting layout, which could be replicated in a permanent home should you feel inspired by it. Sitting on a 30-foot, 9.2-meter triple-axle trailer, this tiny offers sleeping for 3 people thanks to a gooseneck layout. The main bedroom is located in the gooseneck section of the trailer, with a full bed and some storage options in there, with the rest of the place is dedicated to communal living. Full but compact kitchen right in front of the entrance, a full bathroom at the rear end of the trailer, and a lounge that can double as a guest room to the left as you make your way to the bedroom. Since this unit was designed from the start as a rental, the kitchen is basic, but as you can see in the photos in the video, it could be reworked to be functional even for a family that lived there permanently. The current configuration includes a gas stovetop and oven, a medium-sized fridge, a large sink, storage options, and enough cooking surface to work with. Once meal prep is over, the family can enjoy the proverbial fruit of their labor in the adjacent dining room, which in this case is just a fancy way of describing a small, fixed dining table with seating for 3. The room offers a flushing toilet, a decently sized shower for a tiny house, and a small sink with a vanity. The couch in the living room extends to sleep 1 person or 2 kids. The bedroom features a proper bed, a small wardrobe, and some room to move about, but no standing height. One of the biggest compromises you have to make with tiny living regards headroom. With the sole exception of park models, tiny houses relegate sleeping to the upstairs, whether in a loft or a gooseneck section, and that means you will never again be able to stand when dressing or when you make the bed. Heating and cooling are possible by means of a mini split, and the unit is fully insulated, so it is suitable for year-round living. Seafoam has a deck attached, which means guests can expand the living space outside when the weather permits. Again, this is common with tiny houses. When you're working with such a compact footprint that must nevertheless substitute for a full, permanent home, you have to make the most of every inch, and even create some space out of thin air, if you'll allow the phrasing. Exterior decking is one way of doing that. Downsizing will always entail a bunch of compromises, no matter what gimmicks the builder uses in the construction, the layout, or the finishes, and regardless of the many benefits this kind of lifestyle has. Living permanently in a mobile home is more than just the hip thing to do, because digital nomad influencers are doing it and making it look glamorous in the process. It's a long-term commitment with serious implications. The Seafoam Tiny could serve as an example of how to make these more fun. Thank you for watching. Hope it is useful to you. Wish you and your family good health, luck, and happiness.